Hey everybody, today I'm out here, we're going to talk about cottonwood inner bark. In particular, we're going to talk about it being used as fire tinder. Now the cottonwood is a pretty useful tree, has a lot of uses, also very overlooked. It's even called the trash tree in some areas. But the cottonwood does contain edible parts, medicinal parts. The inner bark can be used to make cordage. Makes really good cordage, especially when the cambium layer is still alive. Here we have a down cottonwood, which is a pretty common occurrence here alongside the Illinois River. The cottonwood grows very rapidly, very fast, and then when it gets about 100 years old, begins to die off. The root system becomes weak, and either flooding or high winds or a combination of the two will take them over. Now when the trees fall down like this, you may be able to see there pieces of the tree break off, and that'll give you easy access areas to pull that outer bark away from the inner bark, and that's what we're going to be looking for, that fluffy inner bark. Okay, so here I have one of these easy access areas I was talking about. Really all I have to do is reach up and grab some and pull it off. Now much to my surprise, some of this is still damp. We haven't gotten any rain around here for, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 days. We did have some storms roll through the other day, but it's been pretty dry. So I'm surprised this stuff's still wet, but we're just going to take and pull that hairy stuff down. You can also pull this thick outer bark off, expose that. But you can see the thick bark on this cottonwood will allow this to retain a lot of moisture. You can see that stuff's still soaking wet. So luckily this stuff's been exposed to the sun, to the wind. So we're going to grab that all up. Now, my advice would be for this, if this is all you could come up with, none of it had been exposed to the sun, take this, hang it up here on top of this tree or somewhere like that, let it get some sun, and dry it out a little bit. Alright, so we have our tinder. Now I'm going to gather up some kindling and some fuel wood, see if we can get this fire started. Okay, so I have all my fire prep gathered up. I have my tinder processed here. I have all of my kindling and fuel over here to my left. Very important to have all of your fire prep staged here. That way when you do get your flame here, have all your wood sitting off here to the side. That way you can just start putting it on. Just not wanting to take off. There we go. I'll stick my small stuff on there. Make sure it's spread out. I don't know how, but there's still quite a bit of dampness in that tinder. I got my small stuff, my medium stuff. I'm going to let it sit for a minute, catch up, get them burning.